Hello and welcome to SongPro Tutorials. This is number 1 in what I hope to be quite a long in-depth series of videos, focusing mainly on the use of the song words function in SongPro 5. Now, we're going to start with searching for songs in the register and adding them to a plan. So first up, click in the search box and make sure the drop-down menu is set to search for. That's searching for everything in this song register. So we're going to type in Good Things by Simon Brading, and it's one of the rare songs that's actually appeared straight away. There it is. So we'll right click and select Add to Service Plan. Now you know that's been added to the plan by the fact it's highlighted in yellow on the left hand side here. Just for good measure, we'll select another song, right click, Add to Service Plan. Now if you go down to Show Plan and left click that, you'll see those two songs and the 3 songs I added earlier on. So this is our service plan now. Now there are times when you'll have trouble finding songs in the register, specifically when you're in a hurry or you're under pressure and everyone's looking at you, and all you can do there is sit there sweating and looking pretty. So there are a few things to try. Let's say you type in a song like So Good by Simon Brading and hasn't appeared. So what you can try in that instance is backspacing, and you'll see the selections change. With certain songs, whether you put a space after the end of it or not does make a difference to what appears in your results. So what we're going to try now, because you're in a hurry, is to think about the lyrics of the song. You can type in anything that you can remember. So in this case we'll type in Yes, I Believe, and there's the song. Select the song, right click, Add to Service Plan. If for some reason you want to duplicate that song in the service plan, right click again and Add to Service Plan again, or remove it from the service plan entirely. Just like that. Other ways you can search is to come to this drop down menu and use one of these categories to search for specific terms. So we could select copyright, and this will search for anything that's been typed in this box by whoever input the song. So I could type in New Day, and every song that's been copyrighted by New Day would appear in the results. Now a good example of when spacebar and backspacing does make a difference to your search results is Sing and Shout by Matt Redman. I think we all know it. So it's appeared as soon as you type the song, forward space, and the song disappears. Backspace and the song reappears again. Now if all else fails and you're panicking, you can't find the song, sometimes it's not that easy to work under pressure, you've got to go down to Show All, every song in the register, scroll up and down to the relevant area of the alphabet you need, and then scroll through to find the exact song that you want. Might be the only way to do it. And if when doing that you find you still can't find the song, there's a pretty good chance it's not in the song register. Now I think it's worth pointing out that it's very important to get the right versions of your songs. As you'll notice through this register, there are lots of different versions of the same song, and some Christian song titles are quite dubious. So once you've selected the song you think you need, you have to go over here and check your verses, choruses, bridges, mid-eights, etc. and the breakdown and layout of the songs, making sure that everything's going to fit on the display monitor as you want it to, and reference it with the worship leader. Try and get their PDFs or their song charts, their iPad, whatever they're using, and make sure that everything matches, everything tallies, because you'll find that not only is the congregation relying on those song words, because not everybody knows them, sometimes even the worship leader doesn't know them. The worship leader will be looking, if you have a screen at the back of the room, for the words to appear on that screen for them as well. I think it's also just worth mentioning that if the worst happens and your computer dies or it freezes, you've got to force crash it, or something goes wrong, and you have to close SongPro, Once you reopen SongPro or restart the computer and then restart SongPro, the service plan that you've got here, whether you saved it or not, will be there. It will always be there. It'll be auto saved as soon as you've made that plan. It's there. You don't have to worry about that. Now you have a really important job to do as the tech person at the back of the room that everybody ignores, and you're just cracking on with your job. You'll find that when it goes wrong, nobody ignores you anymore. Everybody turns around and they look at you, and it's happened to me. It happens to everybody, I think, that does this. So don't underestimate, how valuable your role is within the church, and just how important and worthwhile preparation and planning is. It'll really make a difference to your service. Thanks so much for watching. If you've got any questions, comments or suggestions for future tutorials, don't hesitate to contact me in the comment section below or email me at itassist.mcaine, that's CAINE, @gmail.com. See you next time.